Quality fucking content straight from the cab of my truck, littered with Coors Light and Diet Coke cans. I'm some people I call this vacation. You know, I'm not proud of who I am, but I'm kind of stuck with it until I can do a full on brain exchange, soul exchange. This is it, folks. So,
TT, listen. I love you despite all that. You know, your Coors cans, your DCs, they're just.
Thank you.
Folks, you know what I'm talking.
Vertices, cuts on a diamond. Can you
this
something that we do on the Brew is we check a lot of times to see if you guys can hear me. But something else that we do on the Brew.
Live? Are we on with anybody right now?
Viewers. Hi viewers, what's up, guys? I'll give you the scoop.
So can you guys comment? Can you hear Tyler?
Of our thing, and as I'm kneeling, no going backwards.
Yeah, it's more like two. It's more
is unstable. Folks, the license plate on. First of all, yesterday, I'm like, hey babe, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I gotta go get our registration. I show up at the place to get the registration. So 15 minutes to get through Silverdale from Mattress. 15 minutes to get through Silverdale from Mattress Ranch. One day. Okay, I can't fucking do it. The signature. Myself.
Wait. You forged the docs, and then what happened?
That's the first step in my nightmare. Do you
have? I mean, there's some issues. There's some technical issues. I'll keep going though. I'll keep going. Hopefully,
okay. I'm gonna speed the process up. I go back. Yeah. It's hell packing. The kid is a nightmare. Thank God I get really close to the camera. There's a sting. Something happened. 10 seconds later, an immense amount of pain radiates through my entire leg. From that point forward, my leg is than my right leg. It's horrific. The night before, I go ahead and do that. So I drive the truck, even though I think maybe there's a good chance it's going to explode. Then on the way there, I get news from a truly terrifying.
It's pretty fun
in my business. Yes. On the highway, I take a wrong turn and get on a fucking highway that has both of the lanes closed. So I'm on the phone with all my managers, getting dizzy because of how panicked I was. And I get on a wrong turn and wind up on a highway that doesn't have any of the highway lanes open. So you're driving on the side of the fucking road. And there's like 70 people behind me. And then I look at this junction. I stop because I think this can't be a real highway. And then people start honking their horns. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is a fucking highway. And then as I start in the wind, it's going to just start sucking shit out of the side of the fucking trailer. So I can't stop anymore because I already dead stopped in the middle of a fucking highway that's not a highway. It's fucking 10 p.m. at night. We're still an hour and a half away because I'm driving like a fucking grandma on ketamine because I've never driven a fucking 50-foot long, literally blood sausage. Think Scottish blood sausage, folks. That's what my fucking left leg is right now. This very minute. Fast forward to today, I get on the fucking phone with one of my managers and somebody bleached fucking $1,100 worth of fucking duvet covers this morning. And no penalty took home after we bleached all of the sheets. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone probably like 30 times this morning. It's not a good look. So that's door in the wind. And I don't have all the me talk about myself.
And Tyler, you're thinking to yourself, wow, this is quite the harrowing story. This is I mean, what an unfortunate set of circumstances to just array like this. And I want to tell you guys, do not be fooled by this man. He's not a good man. He's pulled the blood sausage leg routine 3 times now. He has a poor memory. I want you folks, I want you to know he does not care about you, the good folks at home, enough to tell you the truth.
Folks at home, good, honest, hardworking, family-oriented folks at home. If I meant you any harm, would I be?
Dana, I know. That's really fucked. Can I see the sausage leg?
So, yeah, I can get you a good. Here we go. So you can go side by side here. So here's a bunch of I just took a bunch of stuff, so it's pretty hard to
The
spray red
contour
dye
is
on it.
all fucked.
The contour is pretty fucked up. Yeah. And you don't want, folks, when you're
Yeah.
going live, when you're going live like this, when you're going on vacation, you don't want the contour of your calf fucked. That's a pretty big, that's like in the
You do not want it to
showbiz,
be
that's a
fucked
big
up.
no-no. That's a big no-no. Oh, did it?
That's sure that happens to be a podcast. We are doing our best here. We are doing our very best. And, you know, we've got busy lives. Like Tyler said, he has a thriving business. He owns one of the top businesses in his field in our entire county. So you can imagine he's trying to take a vacation with his family. He takes so little personal time. This isn't even, I mean, this is personal, but he has a load to bear. And I'm not talking about the 4,000 load to bear that he's trailing behind him. So folks that are even tuning in for the very first time, we love to have you here and know that we have a production that we take seriously, so seriously that if you have a blood sausage for a leg or something like it, you're dialing in on your goddamn phone using apps that you have to download on a fly. Love you.
Good,
this is Brotherwife.
pious,
TT, you're
honest,
a hero.
Sexy, beautiful folks at home. You know, and I just want to say right now, Jeff, this is the most supported I've felt by anyone in my entire life. So thank you. Thank you.
I got you, Bubby.
From the bottom of my
Listen,
heart.
I got on here wanting to strangle you, and now I just want to soothe you. I just want to stroke. I just
if
want to
you were
stroke
here
and soothe you.
and you could give me a calf massage, that would be really honestly.
You don't want me touching that thing, man. It's probably inflamed and all weird and sensitive.
Dude, the knee, they bit me. They bit me. I'm talking about didn't even fucking see it. It's gotten a little better today. God bless our campmates. They hooked it up with a bunch of like
Brits.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh.
But that would be.
Who are your campmates?
My campmates.
You're going camping with
my in-laws. They're my in-laws' dear friends. Shout out to my in-laws' dear friends. I won't. I'll call them J and T.
Whoa.
Their initials are J and T. Oh, whoa.
Yo.
We should have them on the show.
We should have them on the show.
Well,
Well, folks, one thing I wanted to talk to you about really quick, because we didn't get to talk about it last week, and we've been following this story very closely for you. One of the things we do here on the Brew with Brotherwife is we bring you cutting edge news that you need to hear. Some of it is from Reddit, headlines, or just as I utilize Google.
Just as the first men utilized fire to cook their meat.
Absolutely. So, folks, thank you, TT. I feel very supported. Trader Joe's crackers recalled because they might contain metal.
Folks,
we have been seeing a woeful period for the Trader Joe's brand. They have now had 3 recalls due to unsupported quality of control. We have rocks, folks. There was rocks in falafels. And now we've got metal inside multigrain crack.
Wouldn't be in the other foods. They need to create a bugs, rocks, and metals cereal. And I think that if they just market it for what it is,
all bugs, rocks, and metals.
All bugs, rocks, and metals. All bugs, rocks, and metals.
Like oops, crunch berries.
That bugs me. That rocks. That's metal. They're all descriptive items too.
Yes. Trader Joe's is recalling a type of cracker because the cracker might contain metal, marking the 3rd. The company announced a recall 2024. No injuries have been reported to date, and all potentially affected product has been removed from sale and destroyed, the company said in a statement. Effectively had to issue a recall for 2 types of cookies. This is actually quickly...
Someone calling Trader Joe's a budget grocer. I can't see that. Folks,
I know,
can't see
that's
that.
very strange. Trader Joe's is definitely not a budget grocer.
I would not call it a budget grocery. Now, I'm not going to say that they're expensive because they managed to keep their prices low. You want to know how? By putting rocks and metal hams in there too. They sell it's kind of like a Hunger Games-y situation that they're supporting. But we're going Hunger Games someday, and why not do today? And this is the danger of bad internet.
I thought internet. So ready for you to pop off. I have a Yeah, go ahead.
The delay really fucks me
Go
up
ahead.
because I'm like, I gotta wait to jump in. You know, normally I'm like, hey, hey,
I
hey,
know.
hey, hey, but I'm like, I
Yeah,
gotta
the
wait
delay.
because yeah,
I yeah.
fuck.
I think
Okay, let's do it.
kind of funny. I can't get enough of your baby. I can't get enough of your baby.
That's okay.
Dude, that's what I kind of need your help writing. It's let's play.
Oh. No, that's great. That's great. That's great. I do want to try and make it rhyme with All Star. You know, because I
Right,
was waiting
right,
for you to bring
exactly.
up, hey, the
The third example, you can kind of go a little wacky with it.
yeah, yeah. I've got shiny things. Let's go. I'm just trying to
Oh,
shoot
right.
my.
My love.
Not all that glitters is gold. Literally, we should literally.
That one, like maybe something about she just learned her shapes.
Exactly,
Something
exactly.
about L, and she's. You're talking about that particular.
Yeah, it's like let's just assume they're 12. But when you say 4 years, you're like, that's you. Come on, let us assume it's a.
Right.
Let us
Well,
assume it's 12.
right. I could. She could even be. He could. Or she could be 16. It could be
Yeah,
either. They could be 16. It's not that big of a deal. And then you really just play the hand too hard there.
you know. But what are you gonna
For
do?
any of you good folks at home that didn't jive with that last segment, that's completely reasonable.
Oh, I was.
Well, listen. That's completely reasonable, but we're not gonna. I mean, that's gonna happen multiple more times because we're exploring. It's an
We're
exploration. We're
exploring.
practicing.
That's what like I feel like there's probably pedophilia groups online that are like talking about it and they're like, you know what? We're
Right.
exploring. We're just exploring. All we're doing is exploring. Okay? This is exploration.
Might as well be fucking on your son. Beep, boop.
Yeah, that's really good. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
or no, I guess it was two jokes, and then I had three good jokes out with a strong one, and it was overall good. It was overall really good.
What
It felt
venue?
good to get back in there, but I got in just this little bar place that is.
You can
It's called
dox
the Remedy.
businesses. The
It's called the
remedy.
working there. Honestly, I feel like they're just
Mm.
always like it's like it's fucked. Like half the time when enjoyment of your dinner depends.
Well, the thing is, what night was it? Was it a
Wednesday.
Wednesday? It
So,
was a Wednesday night.
but they always have
Okay, give the
not a
scheduler a
weird night.
break.
Yeah.
It wasn't a weird night. It
And
wasn't a weird night.
it was funny because the so that didn't feel great to us.
that's that's really funny. That's comedy in
Yeah,
and of itself.
and then it was, and then like the owner of the restaurant who also went up and did stand up, she brought the fries that were like a third of the size of everybody else's fries that we were seeing. We asked for half garlic, half regular. They brought us full garlic, third of the size, tepid bullshit, and gave us a sorry.
They
And
didn't
I'm
comp
like,
it.
I'm sorry too.
You comp it.
They didn't comp it.
You
You
comp it
comped
at
it,
that
yeah.
point. You comp it. If you
I should have
just
just asked for it to be comped.
got all garlic fries, they give you and you do all garlic, you comp it. So
And late and tepid. So that's my problem with that place. Like I like it, but it's just the room is weird for comedy. The food is decent when it's like fucking hot and there's enough people to serve it. Like what are you gonna do?
busy servers get weird. Busy servers get weird if they're bad, if they're not good servers. Good servers can be smashed out and just running train on shit. But you know, honestly, like I'm kind of imagining the owner is like, hey guys, we
That's
really
true.
need more staff on Wednesday. And the two people that are there are like, nah, I kind of like making $600 in tips.
Oh yeah. No tip. If I liked that, it just depends on who's doing
Really?
like 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah.
That's
In like
pretty
Seattle for
cool.
sure. In Seattle, you would have way more than that. You'd probably have like 30 comedians doing 3 minutes.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I
Something
like
like
that
that.
a
20
lot.
to 30.
Do
It's
you
cool. Well, it's because nice because they're very episodic, and if someone's bad, it's entertaining because they're only going to be bad for a second.
on Instagram if you like them?
I did follow one guy who actually was at the open mic last night. So I followed one guy random on Facebook who I know is a local comic, and then I saw him live annoying Facebook posts that I just was like, this isn't funny. You're trying to do like a thing where you're like being funny. It's just not funny to
That's
me. And
hilarious. That's
instead of
hilarious.
unfollowing him, I just yeah, I just like I just unconnected with him entirely. It wasn't even like don't see anymore.
Taking my vote away.
I'm taking my vote away. Yeah, I took
Can
my
you
vote away. Then last night I
imagine?
saw him and he actually did pretty good.
Did you put your vote back?
I didn't, but I will right now. I'll put it back right now.
Okay. Okay. See,
I'll put it back right now.
it's hard because you're like, we go and do a show or we do the live stream or we do the podcast and we're like, who the fuck are these people? We made them laugh, we made them cry, we made some of them puke, we made one person piss their pants. We got 2 follows. What's going on? But then when you self-reflect, you're like, "Oh, they're humans just like me."
What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, I just mean it's really easy to be like, damn, that was sick as fuck, and then be like, hey, can I get a beer over here? And some half garlic, half normal fries instead of following, like you're so in your body that like even though like our goal going out, we want to grow, we want to expand, but like their goal is to just like laugh at some shit and get drunk as fuck.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. That's why like and it's crazy like code scanner, that's not enough. We chose to do that, we literally had fucking 6 people.
I ate like
We
36
would have had
Snickers after that.
fucking we would have had if we offered full-size Snickers, we would have had handing out Snickers that has a t-shirt that with our QR code on it. And they have
Oh,
a
that's a
mask
really good
on.
idea. If you feel okay having my Skittles, Starburst, like very, very, like galaxies.
I love it. You can maybe, I don't know.
Head, like a nice 1-inch power drill bit on it. And please come out and make it the first. Come out and make it the first, homie.
Make it the first.
If you guys
Hype reel,
haven't hopped
baby.
on,
Share the hype reel.
Share
Literally share the hype reel. It is
If
worth
you're ever going to
sharing.
share
It is
anything
worth
we've
sharing.
ever made, share it.
Share the hype reel. Share the hype reel.
Share it.